Science 6. Who I am. Directions. Identify the picture of what it is. Then, identify and write the name of planet for each box. Which planet is closest to the Sun? It's Mercury. Which are the inner planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Which are the outer planets? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Which two planets are almost of the same size? Earth and Venus. Compare the temperature of Saturn and Uranus. Which of the two is colder? The Uranus. Next, what is the largest planet? It is the Jupiter. Which among the inner planets is the hottest? The Venus. Next, which planet is the coldest? The Neptune. Next, we have which group of planets are smaller? The inner planets. Which group of planets are large and sometimes called gas giants? Of course, the outer planets. Planets in our solar system. Here is the objectives. Compare the planets of the solar system. Identify the planets in the solar system. Compare the sizes of the planets in the solar system. And show appreciation of the characteristics of planet Earth to support life. What are the components of the solar system? The solar system is composed of the Sun and all the objects that travel around it. The Sun is orbited by planets and their moons, asteroids, comets, and other heavenly bodies. What are the 8 planets in the solar system? The 8 planets in the solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. What are the inner planets? The first 4 planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are called terrestrial or inner planets. They are solid and are mostly made up of rocks and metal. They do not have rings. These are the planets closer to the Sun. Among the 4 terrestrial planets, Earth has 1 moon, Mars has 2 moons, Mercury and Venus has none. The terrestrial planets have common features such as mountains and volcanoes. So what are the outer planets? The last 4 planets, which is the Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are outer or Jovian planets. They are called gas giants. These gas giants are so called because they are much larger than other planets and are mostly made up of gas. They are set apart from the terrestrial planets by the asteroid belt. All of these gas giants have rings and moons. Of the 4 gas giants, Saturn has the most prominent ring. Characteristics of 8 planets. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system and the closest to the Sun. It is only slightly larger than Earth's moon. Next is Venus. So Venus is Earth's closest planetary neighbor and the second planet from the Sun. It is sometimes referred to as Earth's twin due to its size and density. Earth. Earth is our home planet, the third planet from the Sun. It's composed of various elements, primarily rock and water, and its atmosphere is the only place we know of that can sustain and support life. Mars. Mars, often called the red planet. It is the fourth planet from the Sun in our solar system. Next, Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It's recognized for its immense size, with a diameter over 2 times that of Earth, 11 times that of Earth. Next, we have Saturn. Saturn, often called the jewel of the solar system. It is the second largest planet and is known for its beautiful and prominent ring system. Next, we have the Uranus. The seventh planet from the Sun is Uranus. Like Jupiter and Saturn, Uranus has an atmosphere composed primarily of hydrogen and helium, but it also contains methane. And lastly, we have the Neptune. Neptune is the eighth planet in our solar system. It is primarily known for its bluish hue and is recognized as an ice giant due to its composition of icy substance. Teamwork time. Group 1. Know your solar system. Directions. Answer the crossword puzzle. And for Group 2, compare and contrast. Directions. Using the T-chart, compare and contrast the characteristics of the inner and outer planets. And for Group 3, fact or bluff. Directions. Write fact if the statement is correct, and bluff if the statement is incorrect. Direction. Use the Venn diagram to compare the inner and outer planets. The middle section represents the characteristics of the inner and the outer planets have in common. It represents the characteristic of the inner planets that are different from the outer planets. B represents the characteristic of the outer planets that are different from the inner planets. Choose your answer from the box.